Hello everyone, you're not gonna see much. It's dark outside as you can see. It's late. I just discovered how to use this light on my camera while I'm videotaping. Anyway, there's the famous tub. I wanted to speak on something. I was listening to a video and I'd be hard pressed to remember where this was said. But it spurred me to think where, the use of the words carbon footprint, that we need to get rid of our carbon footprint to lessen our carbon footprint. Well, sometimes you have to listen very carefully and know that they are speaking to you literally. It's a play on words used together that are unfamiliar, and then they make them familiar to you to where you get used to hearing them together, but you don't really think of their true meaning. They tell you what it means, or what they want you to think it means, which is lessening our pollution, lessening, our release of what they describe as lethal to our planet. But they really don't discuss how that applies to you. See, it is the second most abundant element in our body, carbon, at 18.5%. The second most abundant element. It is 18.5% of each and every one of us on this planet and other living creatures. But we've got to get rid of the carbon footprint. What leaves a footprint? The human leaves a footprint. So we have to get rid of the carbon footprint. We have to get rid of each and every one of us. Or lessen us. Lessen the carbon footprint. So some of you will say, well, that's not really what they meant. They didn't say what we excrete. They didn't say what we cause in gases or pollution or whatever. They didn't say we need to eliminate what it is that is caused by us. They said they needed to eliminate the carbon footprint, which is us. So as an English major, there's been theories out there that they have to tell us what they really are doing. And in this case, I think that would be the case. I mean, it just, from the very beginning, this wasn't logical. You do understand that, right? That oxygen, being the first most abundant element in our body, because we need to breathe it in, and then we exhale some of the carbon, which other life needs. We have a reciprocal relationship between the trees and ourselves, the plants. We need each other. So, I don't quite understand how it is that we just listen to these things and we don't put two and two together. I guess it's because we accept their explanation instead of just really seeing it for what it is. And that's been a huge mistake for decades now. You need to stop listening to their explanations and actually do what they told you shouldn't do, which is your own research. And start thinking for yourselves and take responsibility as individuals if you really want what you say you value, which is freedom. Because if you think as all others think, and you follow and do not think for yourself, then you are nothing but a part of a group, and you are truly not an individual. And if you exit that group, do you truly have freedom? Are you allowed to exit and still remain their friends? Is that a possibility? Or do you have to go along just to get along? Yeah, that's been the problem. We don't have many free thinkers. And that critical thinking that they were telling you that they taught their children, that they were teaching our children on how to think more critically, that's a lie. As a former teacher, I can tell you that's a lie. It's just words that they use to make it sound like that is what they're doing. They were leading them into a world of no definitive answers, where anything is a possibility. Does that sound familiar? There's no definitive answers. You can be whatever you want to be. Remember that? How true is that? Can we all be saxophone players? Can we all be great singers? Can we all be great with numbers and be an accountant? Can we all be great basketball players? But you can be anything you want to be. And now you can be anything you want to be that your imagination comes up with. The opposite sex, a cat, a dog, an alien, whatever you want to be. You can do it. You see? No definitive answers. No right, no wrong. Anything your little heart desires, but not steered in a positive, creative way, steered into a distorted way. See, there is good and bad in everything, but their intentions, and that's the key, the intentions. The intentions were never good, but they wrapped it up in nice, neat little packages so you would all buy it. And those of us who stood against it and said it was pure garbage, they didn't like us very much. And so they replaced us with other people who would follow, the group, who aren't true individuals thinking for themselves and what's for the betterment of themselves and the children around them and the betterment of their community. No, we're going to tell you what that is, and you will listen to us. It's all from the top down, and most have bought it hook, line, and sinker. Some of us were fooled for a while, but not forever. And do not be mistaken. This is no accident. Not this. It's too crazy to be an accident. Way too crazy. People keep saying that they made a mistake. They just didn't know. No, there's been far too many mistakes that even people with common sense wouldn't make. You know, it's time. It's time. It's way past time for you to join the rest of us and understand how big this is and pray to God that there are just as many good as there are bad, and somebody is going to try and help do something. But in the meantime, you can do the right thing and start thinking for yourself and take responsibility for yourself, your family, at least. If everybody would do that, I think we would have pretty much most of the answer to this problem. Y'all have a great evening. I'm going to continue to pray for all of us. Times are changing. It's going to get difficult. But you can still have great days and great moments and great things, and think about what it is that you want to do and do it. Do it. So you can put a smile on your face and have a memory you can cherish. Love to you all. Bye for now.